Ah, crap, Scott. Look what you made me do. Greetings, my name is CJ from TCC. This tutorial is for the game called Gmod or Garry's Mod, which is a modification of Half-Life 2, Counter-Strike, Day of Defeat and other Valve-based games. In this tutorial we're going to take a look at how to admin your server and how to add add-ons to it, as well as some other good stuff, such as the ULX admin mod for Garry's Mod. If you don't have a dedicated server, then consider Art of War Central. They have really good servers with low pings and very low prices. Okay, let's move swiftly on. To begin this tutorial, you'll need to know how to get your Steam ID so that you can admin your server. The Steam ID is a way of tying you and your account to your server. Once you have your Steam ID, you have to enter it into your server to start adminning it. We'll get to this in the next section. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is load up Steam and then locate your Garry's Mod. Right click on it and select properties. Then look for a little button called set launch options. Click on that and then in the box type -console and then click on OK and you're all set. Okay, and then just launch Garry's Mod. Okay, once you're in Garry's Mod, then what you need to do is load up a server. So we're just going to find a server, load into it, doesn't matter which server it is. Once you're in the server, then you need to pull down the console window, so you hit the tilde key and then you need to type status. Okay, once you've typed status, then you'll see a list in the main window which basically gives you a list of your details. One of those options is your Steam ID, so if you just note that down, it will begin with Steam _0:1:, and then a bunch of numbers. If you just note that down, that's your Steam ID. Okay, in order to allow people to admin your server, you need to log into your control panel at Art of War Central. So you need to go to control.artofwarcentral.com and type in your username and password. And once you've entered your username and password, you get a screen like this. Look for the game services icon and click on that. Once that's loaded up, now you need to find your Garry's Mod server. Here's mine. Click on that. That should take you off to a page which roughly looks like this. And now you have to find the default config files. So here we can see here's my server and all the details. And now I need to find the default config files. So click on that, looks like a picture of a little screwdriver. And then you'll see 3 or 4 files, possibly more in this section. And what we're looking for is the /garry'smod/cfg/server.cfg file. And now over the other side there should be a link to edit the file, so click on that and you'll be taken off to a text editor. Okay, if we just scroll down to the bottom, right at the bottom is hopefully a password. There are lots of settings in here. It allows you to control your server, and the bits and pieces in your server, and we're looking for the archon_password setting. So that needs to obviously have a password in it so that you can admin your server using the archon. So we just type a password in there, which has already been entered. It's Freeman, and all we're going to do is keep that and click on the save button, which is right down at the bottom, and hopefully at the top of the page you should get an announcement that it's been saved. There it is. Okay, now we're going to go back, and next to the config default config files is another icon called File Manager. There it is. Looks like, I don't know, little modems connected together. Okay, once we click on that, we get like a directory structure up. We're looking for the Garry's mod folder, so we click on that. Then we're looking for the settings folder, so we scroll down, find the settings folder, click on that, and then we get a list of files and folders again, and we're looking for the user.txt folder. What we're going to do is we're going to edit this. So next to the file name is a box. We click on the box, click on edit, that will bring us into a text editor again. And inside this, what we're going to do is add our Steam ID, the thing you've noted down before. So actually mine's already in here, but what I'll do is I'll get rid of that and type a new one in. There you go. There's my handle. There's the Steam ID going in. If I can remember it. Get rid of the bottom one and click on save. We put it into the super admin group, so it allows us to do everything, but you can subdivide up admins and super admins. Okay, and if we go back, all we need to do now is restart the server. If we don't restart the server, the settings don't take, so you need to restart it. And we just click on the restart button next to stop. And that's it. You've now added yourself, or hopefully whoever, into the super admin section. Okay, after you've added your admins, you'll need to return to Garry's mod and check you're a super admin. So load up Garry's mod, and on the left hand side you'll see some blue text which says, hey, you're in the super admin group on this server. If it doesn't say that, go back and check your settings. You should now be able to control NPC usage and various cleanup tasks via the Q key menu. To access the meat of administration, then you'll need to know about Archon, which stands for remote console. Any command which you enter has to be preceded by Archon. For instance, kicking a user requires that you enter Archon, then kick ID. There are literally hundreds of Archon commands, however the most common ones are kick and ban. You cannot just type Archon commands into the console and expect them to work. First you need to enter your Archon password. Type archon_password, then your password. If a bad password is shown, then you'll have to try again. If the command succeeds, then you'll be shown nothing. You can now enter your Archon commands. Okay, that's about all we have time for in this part, but tune into part 2 to learn how to change game modes, add add-ons, change server settings and learn about the ULX mod for Garry's mod.